So you've built a custom software system and have had it for a number of years now. It's been doing well and it's an important part of your business and how it operates day to day. That's great. But sometimes it has issues. Sometimes it falls over and sometimes it fails altogether entirely. Hi, I'm Matt from Sprig Digital, and today we're going to examine an important area for a system just like yours. At what point you should accept that a software product is no longer working and you need to completely rebuild it. To understand this, let's imagine a car. It's a good car. It has a few issues. Got a lot of kilometers under its belt, and the engine is making funny noises and the brake makes a squeaking sound every time it's applied. It's tempting to use these problems as an excuse to replace the car. But do we really want to spend all that money on a brand new vehicle? Software is exactly the same. So today, let's take a look at the key steps to understanding whether it's time to fix it or it's time to rebuild. Step 1, the honest stocktake. The first step is to take an honest stocktake of the parts of the system that are working well, the parts that are working not so well, and the parts that are critically falling over. I suggest a methodical, team-based approach to complete this stocktake. Assemble a focus group of different system users. Ensure you have a cross-section of user types, user age groups, and user skill sets. Over a few hours, a top-down review of the system should be conducted. A SWOT analysis is a great tool for this as it ensures a holistic review. Pro tip is to try to measure the user impact with each item in your SWOT to understand its severity or importance. A scale of 1 to 10 is a nice simple approach. Step 2, the assessment. After sorting the list into severity, priority and importance, the next step is to take this for technical assessment. Now for the purposes of this video, I'm assuming that you have a competent team of designers, developers, and testers to have this discussion with. If not, reach out and I'll be happy to take a look at it for you. Your goal here is the simple time and effort estimate of how long it will take to fix your list of issues. Step 3, the rebuild alternative. Once you finish the assessment process, you will want to get an estimate from your team as to how long it will take to rebuild the system from scratch. Your senior developers and testers are probably the best people to ask here. At this stage, it's just a rough estimate, but my suggestion here is to ask a simple yet powerful question. If you had to rebuild what we have today, can you break down how long it will take? Ideally, you want a simple list of features, time, and cost. Log in, sign up, use the system. Feature A, feature B, you get the point. I do understand it can be tempting to have the team look at a new, more powerful technology in this process. But this approach would lead to more questions and an estimate with too much uncertainty. You also won't be able to compare apples with apples when it comes to rebuilding versus fixing. Step 4, this stage is where we get into a little bit of murky water. There are always many technical, financial, people and political consequences to any decision made here. If your staff or customers have been putting up with the bugs for years and are absolutely sick of this old, worn-out platform, then perhaps the argument might be more in favor of rebuilding. Similarly, if the CFO is telling you you have a very limited budget this year, then fixing might be best. With all your data in hand, let's look at a few quick rules of thumb to help you along in your analysis. Rule number 1, measure the costs. Generally, if the cost to fix a system is 75% or more of the rebuild price, it's probably time to consider rebuilding it. There is no use spending so much money fixing a system when there are so many opportunities to improve in a new one. Rule number 2, measure the time. Time should be measured in the same way as you did as Rule 1. Around 75% is a good number. Rule 3, measure its age. The internet and technology has come a long way in the last 10 years. If your system is 7 or more years old, it is likely the architecture it was built on is outdated or becoming unstable and insecure over time. As a system may need to be replaced in the next few years, you might want to ensure that you are not sinking money into something that will be discarded soon. Rule number 4, measure the risk. Your developers will need to help you with this one. You need to be able to measure if the fixes you want have unpredictable ripple effects through the rest of your system. You need to ensure that you're not creating more problems than you're fixing. For most businesses, it's not often the right decision to start from scratch. Anyone who's ever built custom software knows intimately the sort of hours that were spent defining, building, testing and implementing it. So the decision to rebuild should not be taken lightly. Whichever way you turn, good maintenance and regular updates should have an effective anti-aging cream on your system. So make sure you look after it well and it will look after you too. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you've got an old system you're considering rebuilding that you need a bit of advice on, comment below or reach out to me at springdigital.com.au. Till next time,